Hello, welcome, good afternoon, good evening, or good morning if you're watching this session later. Yesterday, SSC has officially announced the notification of CGL 2025. There was a 123-page PDF, quite a difficult task to go through all that. But yes, there are many students each and every year, especially the freshers who are going to appear in SSC for the very first time, and they feel difficulty in finding those minute details like I've just finished my graduation. Can I apply? I'm going to get my graduation or say the final mark sheet in this and that month. May I apply? Can I apply? And all such. I belong to SC category. I belong to ST category. I have a PWD certificate. Will I be eligible for this? What are the terms and conditions and everything such? So in this quick video, in next few minutes, we are going to have a look at all these things precisely captured from the same PDF. I, Kapildev Sharma, at Oliveboard, welcome all of you here. Let's start this discussing all these things in detail. The final year consideration, age cutoff, and reservation in detail from the same PDF in 4 important slides. If I say I'll be reading these out precisely because I can't memorize information so precisely. What are the dates particularly? What are the terms and conditions? You can have a look. The combined graduate level examination CGL conducted by, this is the basic eligibility overview, by SSC for Group B and Group C posts in various Government of India ministries, departments, organizations, and other bodies. To be eligible, you must be a citizen of India, a subject of Nepal, Bhutan, people of Indian origin who've migrated from certain countries with the intention of permanently settling in India are also eligible, provided they have an eligibility certificate issued by the Government of India. I hope you got this. For most of the posts, the essential educational qualification is a bachelor's degree or equivalent from a recognized university or equivalent. Specific posts like JSO, SI, Grade 2 have additional qualification requirements like the statistical officer and investigator and such, like a bachelor's degree with at least 60% in mathematics at the 12th standard or a bachelor's degree with statistics as one of the subjects at the degree level. Degrees, diplomas, certificates awarded through open and distant learning mode are recognized for the central government employment if approved by the Distant Education Bureau UGC. Candidate with such degrees must provide approval for the relevant period at document verification. I hope you got this, that at document verification we have to prove everything such which is asked by SSC, mentioned by SSC, or is a part of the eligibility criteria. Programs like engineering, medicine are not permitted under this open distance learning mode as per the UGC regulations, with a specific exception for IGNOU. I hope you've gone through Indira Gandhi National Open University. Tech diploma up to the 2009-10 academic year as per a Supreme Court order. Okay, for further details you can comment, I'll reply, or can go through the PDF. That's the curated content from the PDF, the basic eligibility overview. If I talk about educational qualification and final year candidates, the crucial date for possessing the essential qualification is 1st of August 2025. Those who are going to appear or who have appeared in their final examination of graduation can apply. However, these candidates must have this on or before the cutoff date, that is 1st of August 2025. That means you must have your degree on or before 1st of August 2025. If you are a final year candidate and have appeared in your final year examination, you must have the degree before 1st of August 2025. Candidates called for DV, document verification, must produce the original mark sheets for all years or semesters of graduation, provisional certificate or degree as a proof of having acquired the minimum educational qualification by the cutoff date, that is 1st of August 2025. Remember, the result of the qualifying examination must have been declared by the institute or university by that specific date, which is the same, and the candidate must have been declared passed. Mere processing of the result by the university by the cutoff date does not fulfill this requirement. Candidates with equivalent educational qualifications must produce a relevant equivalent certificate at the time of document verification Final decision on selection rests with the user departments or the appointing authorities. After the examination in that department, you are going to get a job. They will check, and in case they feel anything difficult or objectionable, they may find objection to that. Okay, so yes, you can apply if you are appearing in final year this year, but you must have the degree and the essential documents before 1st of August 2025. Age limit and relaxation. Every single piece of criteria starts with 1st of August 2025. The crucial date for determining your age is 1st of August. See, in just one slide, age limit for various posts 18 to 17 years, that means you must be born not earlier than 2nd of August 1998 and not later than 1st of August 2007. It applies to posts like auditor, accountant, tax assistant, postal assistant, etc. Age limit is 20 to 30 years. You must not be born earlier than 2nd of August 1995 and not later than 1st of August 2005. Applies to posts like Assistant Section Officer in CSS, Railways, MEA, AFHQ, Sub-Inspector in CBI and such. 18 to 30 years candidates must be born not earlier than 2nd of August 1995 and not later than 1st of August 2007. It applies to posts like ASO, Assistant Section Officer in IB. In other ministries, Inspector like IT, Central Excise, PO, Examiner, AEO, Sub-Inspector in NIA, NCB, and the Divisional Accountant, etc. 18 to 13 years, candidates must be born not earlier than 2nd of August 1993 and not later than 1st of August 2007. Applies to JSO. However, there is some relaxation in the upper age limit for different categories, which are, if you belong to SC and ST, 5 years, OBC 3 years, PWBD unreserved 10 years, PWBD OBC 13 years, and PWBD SC and ST 15 years of age relaxation you can avail. Ex-servicemen 3 years after deducting your military service from the actual age as on 1st of August 2025. ESM reservation is for Group C posts only. Rules apply for ESM already in civil service. The defense personnel disabled in operation, the age relaxation is 3 years, unreserved, and 8 years for SC and ST. Central government civilian employees, minimum 3 years continuous service up to 40 years of age, unreserved up to 45 years of age for SC and ST. Widows, divorced women, judicially separated women, not remarried, they have the relaxation of up to 35 years of age in the unreserved category and up to 40 years of age in the SC and ST category. And the date of birth recorded in the 10th matriculation secondary examination certificate will be used for your age determination. I think all of us know the 10th mark sheet is mostly used for the proof of date of birth. One more thing would love to highlight here. Yes, we have discussed all these essential details. Apart from this, reservation and certificates. Reservation is provided for SC, ST, other backward classes, economically weaker sections, this EWS now, ex-servicemen and person with benchmark disabilities, PWBD, for eligible posts and services as determined by the indenting ministries departments. ESM reservation applies only to Group C posts. The implementation of the reservation policy and earmarking of the vacancies is under the domain of the indenting departments or organizations, not the SSC. That means SSC releases the criteria that this is the criteria, but the department you are going to have a job in may not select or reject the candidate as per the requirements there. It is not marked by SSC. SSC allows, but depends upon the organization you're going to have a job at. Suitability of posts for various benchmark disabilities is considered in accordance with the RPWD Act 2016 and relevant notifications or as identified by the indenting departments. Some posts like Assistant Enforcement Officer and Sub-Inspector in CBI NIA are not identified as suitable for PWD candidates. Posts like Inspector in Income Tax and Tax Assistant in CBDT are exempted from this suitability for candidates with mental illness in the MI disability. And last but not the least, candidates claiming reservation or age relaxation must submit the required certificate from the competent authority in the prescribed format when asked for document verification by the department. Failing to do so will result in the cancellation of their candidate. So I hope so in last 5, 7, 10 minutes, we discussed each and every detail that is going to be required by you. You may have a doubt in that and such. In case you have any other objection, drop a comment. We'll discuss that in some other video. You can study with us because last year we had a legacy of results. In the SSC CGL 2024, we had the topper Shubham Agrawal from Oliveboard. In the JSO stream also, the topper AIR1 from Oliveboard, and many such. Some 6,500 plus selections. Would love to see you in this journey. Would love to work hard together. Join us. You can watch the free classes at YouTube. This is the timetable, including the CGL mock analysis, CHSL mock analysis, and many free classes conducted at YouTube on a daily basis. Do watch us. And yes, last but not the least, can be a part of our paid classes also. Can get subscription for anything, for say the mock tests, for this batch, that batch, or can grab SSC Super Elite else also at flat 54% off in this sale, which is the Big Bang one. Use the code BIG BIG and grab SSC Super Elite, which is actually one subscription which gives you access to all the notes, videos, classes, batches, mock tests, and not just the current batches but the upcoming batches also, the batches which are going to be launched for CGL, for CHSL, for say CPO, Steno, any examination conducted by SSC, and not for tier 1 but also tier 2 and the other sections also. So yep, would love to be a part of that. See you in the classes. Thank you so much for being here. I repeat, if you have any objection, anything missing, anything you want to highlight, drop a comment. Would be happy to explain that also. Thank you so much. See you.